Denari, 5 minutes or less, the new operator with Operation High Stakes that you can get with the Battle Pass, or you can buy him with Renown starting the 16th. I've honestly been having a lot of fun with him. He is just way more complicated than I thought originally, and I already thought he was going to be complicated. So Denari's gadget is the T.R.I.P Connector, which is this little throwable diode. If you just throw one, it does nothing. If you have two with LOS to each other, they'll make this line between each other, and as you connect them, they will keep making lines between each other. It'll have a blinking line if there's an obstruction between the connections, or a solid one. If you can make a connection, it'll activate. If there is an obstruction, you can just get rid of whatever's between them, and they'll activate again. And obviously, you and your teammates running around them will turn them off for a bit. So, sort of like a runic gates. Don't be too close to them if you're going to try swing off them. What I've been seeing people do with him in the first day of him existing is just sort of close off a barricade or a window with these, which is, it's fine, but this guy's not Capcan, he's not a Rooney. You can get real creative with this. And also, this placement is kind of shit for different reasons I'll get into in a bit. What Denari can really do if you use him to his full potential is deny entire rooms and pathways that the attackers would otherwise want. Like if I wanted to get in here, I would need to swing, first of all, this node here, which, as you can see, I would get hit. This node here, which I would get hit before I even see either of them. Like, Denari can do some really intricate, annoying to deal with shit that can just force the attackers to straight up abandon a push and go somewhere else. Like, if I was an attacker looking at all this shit, even if I droned it all out, this is a lot of work to fucking take care of. And also, when you're putting these down, you want to really factor in how much work will attackers have to put in to actually destroy them. Because if you just put, you know, a node here and here, just at the corners of a barricade or door, all it takes is one breach charge or one ash charge or any explosive, really, to just destroy the barricade and accidentally get the nodes. With this whole setup here, yeah, they can get this one here. That one's honestly a little exposed. This one here, going to take a little bit more of a swing. If they use a nade or an EMP, that's wasting utility. That's still huge value for something you get 7 of, and there's still all the other ones in this room that they will have to worry about. Even if you put one of these in like the greatest hiding spot imaginable, once there's a connection, it's just going to point directly to where it is. Like, you're not going to hide these things. You have to make the attackers put in work to destroy these. Don't plan on these being up forever. Plan on them being destroyed, but make it a nightmare to destroy them. Like this right here, this is super fucking basic. This is just approach the door, shoot, approach from this side, shoot, and that's it. They're in. But if you get real creative with it and actually put distance between the entry point and the nodes, can't swing into these, obviously. They don't even know how deep in these things are, so they don't know where to impact EMP. And if they're using Thatchers just on Denari to clear a room, you're getting rid of Thatcher EMPs, which is massive value. And even if they decide to just push through, because the damage did get nerfed, they only do 15 per laser now, they'll come back relatively quickly. Like, it used to be 4 seconds, but now, after a full 8 seconds, they will come back online. Like that. So if they decide to just throw a drone or a flash or just run through it, it'll come back on pretty quickly. So effectively, if they run through, they are sort of trapping themselves, because they'll have to run through it again pretty quick. And as far as the fact he has 7 and where to put them, what I've been doing is sort of a 4-3 split, where I'll have 4 sort of on the main site I want to protect, like the main area I want to cut off, and then I'll have the other 3 cutting off something else. Like in this setup, I have this one cutting off the front door and bottom metal, which obviously they can just shoot from top metal. Like, putting all 7 in one spot, obviously that's going to invite someone to throw a frag or use a Thatcher to destroy all 7. But if they're all spread out to the point that they can't use one single utility to clear all of them, then you're getting way more value out of them, because they still have to clear out the other 3 that I have in weird spots. And, yeah, Denari, 5 minutes or less. As a support, I like him. He's good for area stall or wasting resources. I think if you're playing anyone to straight up deny an area completely, you're better off playing actual trap operators like Goyo or Smoke. They're gonna get through these. That's going to happen. It's just a matter of how much work is involved. And then as far as his new secondary slug, about 47 to the body, 3 shots to actually down anyone. Like, I wouldn't use this thing in a fight per se, but as far as making very precise holes, like head holes, it does do the job, and for a gadget that needs LOS, does the job better than the Super Shorty, honestly. Like, Super Shorty, pretty good for making a full rotate, but for making holes like this where you just need line of sight, honestly, I prefer the Glaive for that precision. And, yeah, peace.